Ltd. And if I'm not cooking or dancing, you can find me watching a good movie. Today's recipe I'm going to share with you was made popular by a Disney movie, Ratatouille, because I also believe that anyone can cook. So if you need your children to eat their vegetables, you need to make them this famous dish, Ratatouille. So let's go over the ingredients. We have 1 yellow squash, which we're going to slice evenly. We have 1 green zucchini, which we are also going to slice evenly. We have the eggplant. Now we need to give the eggplant a little more love because you know the eggplant can be a little bitter at times. So once we slice it evenly, we're going to add some salt to the slices. This process is called sweating. When we see the eggplant starting to sweat, about 10 minutes later, we're going to rinse it off and we're going to add a little seasoning to it, some paprika, some curry. You know, we just need to give it a little more love. Then we're going to slice our tomatoes evenly as well. Going on to our peppers, we have large sweet peppers, 1 green, 1 red, and 1 yellow, which we're going to chop. We have 1 small carrot. You will see a medley of beautiful colors. 1 large onion, which we chopped, and 2 cloves of garlic. We have 400 grams of chopped tomato sauce. We may not use all 400 grams, but we have them here just in case. Half teaspoon of pepper and half teaspoon of salt, and some additional seasoning. We have 1 teaspoon of curry, 1 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, and 1 teaspoon of paprika, and oil for sauteing. Now it's time to make our sauce. We have our carrot sauteing. We're going to add our sweet pepper. Oh, these beautiful colors, red, yellow, green. And we're going to add our onions and we're going to allow them to saute together with the garlic for about 5 minutes until they become nice and soft. Now, if you chose not to saute, you could also roast your peppers, then saute. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to saute our onions. Oh, they smell so good. After 5 minutes, we're going to add our seasoning. Oh, it's looking nice and soft. It's been about 5 minutes or so, so we're going to add our seasonings, our curry, paprika, and our all-purpose seasoning, and we're going to add our salt and pepper. Allow it to cook for another couple of minutes. Then we're going to add our tomato sauce. Now it's time to add our sauce. No, we're not going to add all of it. It's so chunky and lovely. It just looks good. If we think we need to add the rest, we will. This is going to be the base for our ratatouille. Our sauce is finished. It's lovely and chunky. Now to get the perfect base for our ratatouille, we need to have a smooth sauce. So we're gonna go ahead now, allow this to cool for about 5 minutes, then we're gonna add it to our blender so it can be nice and smooth. The sauce is done. Now it's time to put our ratatouille together. So we have our sauteed peppers and tomato sauce, which will be the base for our ratatouille. And when we have that down, we're gonna just very creatively place our vegetables, our sliced zucchini, tomato, eggplant, and squash on top. So while we're putting together our vegetable slices, we're going to preheat the oven to 250 degrees. Our ratatouille is now ready for the oven. I'm going to cover it with some wax paper, or if you don't have that, you can use foil paper, and we'll bake it for about 30 minutes. Then it will be done. is now done. It looks amazing. Just look at these beautiful colors. Every single vegetable has its own character. You get a sweetness from the squash. You get a slightly acidic taste from the tomato. You get it slightly bitter from the eggplant. And the zucchini brings it all together and balances it out on a bed of sauteed sweet pepper and tomato sauce. I really understand why they say in the Disney movie, anyone can cook. This is so simple. Now, it's time to taste. Finishing touches? Now, it's time to taste. I want to get every bit of it in. Need to get some of this sweet pepper and tomato sauce. So good. A delicious fusion of all of the vegetables just coming together. Ratatouille? Now you need to try it. If you have enjoyed this vegetable dish, I want you to look over here. Check out my playlist of other vegetable dishes, and once you've watched them all, hit the button below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. And remember to leave me a comment. I love hearing from you.